Some of the TV ads, social media influencers, and a lot of celebrities can have an influence on your kid, and this can lead to pressures on your child when they have to pick up food. Now, you can speak to your child and help them identify the difference between healthy and unhealthy food, especially when you go to the movies or you're surfing the internet or you're watching some ad on TV. Try to make sure that you convey a good message to your child and give them examples of people around you or even within your family who are healthy. So this will help your child understand that there are some people who are just trying to push products to them which are unhealthy. Next, don't make your child clean the entire plate, or don't scare them that they have to finish whatever is put in their plate. Now, if you do this, there's a tendency that your child will overeat. So I want you to let your child pay attention to their body. So if they are already full, they cannot or they should not overeat. So let them stop eating when they feel full. Next, do not give food as a reward. Do not provide food as a comfort to your kid. If you continue to do this right from their childhood, then when your child grows up, the child will look to food as a hook, or they'll get into emotional eating, or they will look for food to find pleasure and to find happiness. So instead of giving them food as a reward, give them a hug, give them a compliment, or gift them with something else. The next tip is about grocery shopping. Have your kids help you during the grocery shopping and let them pick foods that they want to. Now, also teach them how to read food labels and to identify foods that are not good for them and the foods which are good for them. We as parents also need to know how to communicate with our kids and speak to them about food. Now, speak to them about all the choices that they make with their foods. And don't forget to speak up when they make an unhealthy choice. You can always say that, oh, you can have a little bit of this but not too much. Especially explain to them why high sugared food or highly salty food is not good for them. This will help them understand what you're trying to convey. Also, compliment them when they make healthy food choices. You can always say, that's very good, you're taking care of your health, let's walk a little bit more, you're getting stronger, you're getting better, you're getting fitter. So compliment your child when they do something good, and especially when they pick up something healthy to eat. Prioritize sleep. A child needs to have a good sleep routine. This will not only help them in their physical health but also their mental and emotional health. So make sure that the child gets enough sleep. Next is physical activity. Now, the pediatrician suggests that every child between the age of 6 to 17 needs to have 1 hour of physical activity every day. So you can enroll your child for some sort of sports, or you can play along with your child. Now, the activity can be light, moderate, or vigorous, and they could be involved in cycling, jump rope, football, basketball, swimming. All of these activities or any of these activities can be done for 1 hour every single day, and this will really ensure that your child has a good development, not just physically but also mentally. Be a role model for your child and set an example. Well, if you develop a good physical activity routine, there is a good chance that your child may grow to like it and also adopt the same attitude. Well, if you're involved in playing a sport or some sort of a physical activity, you can also involve your child into that activity and make exercise fun. It does not really have to just be a sport, but it can be an activity like a walk to the zoo or in the zoo, or a walk in the park, or washing your car, cleaning your house. So get them involved in some sort of a physical activity every day. Also, when you're making your food choices, your child is watching you. So you better make those healthy food choices, because this will have a direct impact on your child's health. So if you eat healthy, your child will also eat healthy, and your child will also grow to eat healthy. Reduce inactivity, and by that I mean reduce screen time. Now, sitting in front of the TV for long hours or playing on a gadget for long hours can have adverse effects on your child. The pediatrician recommends a child between 2 to 5 years not more than 1 hour of media or screen time, and children between the ages of 6 to 17 should have limits on their screen time. Now, how will you do this? One is by setting limits, of course. Second is by leading by example. Next, you can have a fun family time or a family game time and shut off all your screens during that time. Eat a meal together without any gadgets. Now, have media free spaces, especially the bedroom. Do not get your TV into the bedroom. So these are a few ways in which you can limit screen time for your kids. Teach your kids about your local and traditional food heritage, and also get them involved in the kitchen to prepare meals, or to help in some sort of cutting or chopping in the kitchen. So this will also help them to eat that food, or it will encourage them to eat that food. Do not call your foods just as carbs, proteins and fats. Your food is much more than that, and always address your food with their local names, so your child also picks up those local names and addresses the food in their local names, and not just look at food as carbs and fats and proteins. Also, do not over obsess about counting calories or counting steps, or relying on a gadget to stay fit and healthy. Your child is watching you, so try not to do things like this. And show them the importance of eating your local and traditional foods, having seasonal fruits, and eating according to the crop cycle. This will also help them to understand their food heritage, and also build their immunity, help them have good skin, good hair, and also good health and fitness. Well, I've come to the end of my session. Thank you so much for joining in today. If you have any queries about your child's nutrition or about your nutrition, please do get in touch. You can directly message me on Instagram or send me a message on WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Bye bye.